What up, player? Welcome to the episode 24 of 30/30 Deal. In this program, you're going to learn how to buy your first tax lien in the next 30 days. I am the boss. Yeah, that's what they call me, the tax lien boss, tax deed boss.
It's the one and only Eagle Double G.
The mind boss, but actually I'm just Marcus Jacober. And on today's episode, we're going to be talking about the last thing. The last horrible thing that can happen with your tax lien and your tax deed, and something that you really need to be careful. What is it? Environmental issues. So you gotta be careful every time you see an undeveloped land, okay? You gotta go a little bit further. You gotta do your due diligence. You gotta do your research and figure it out if that land is not contaminated. Marcos, how in the world I'm gonna find that out? So the idea is, technically, by law, every time the county has a land that has some environmental issues of being contaminated, perhaps it was a landfill or whatever the case may be, they need to make a disclaimer. They need to make everybody aware. They need to let the public know what's going on. And you will be able to see that through your research when you look at the clerk's office. So every time you see an undeveloped piece of land, put your antennas up. Make sure you start doing that extra leg of research and be careful. Be very careful. Now, if you want to eliminate 99.9% of the risk of buying a property that's perhaps has an environmental issue, cool. What you're going to do is you're not going to buy them at all. You're going to focus in residential property, primarily residential property. This is so important, and I want you to understand. Stay away from environmental issue property, especially if you look at commercial real estate, a commercial land. Let's say you're doing your research and you find out this nice warehouse.
What is this place? Sweet lady, where am I?
Huge warehouse that's probably worth millions, like $1 million, $2 million, $5 million. You should stay away from it. That's why? Because you don't know what kind of activity they have there. Okay? Another thing, very interesting. You're going to be doing your research and you're going to find out a bunch of gas stations for sale, right? But you don't know that the reason why they abandoned the gas station was because one of the fuel tanks has been leaking diesel for the past 10 years. Now you have this huge environmental issue. If you buy that tax lien, guess what? Perhaps you just got yourself a $2 to $3 million fine, and you're gonna be responsible for this contaminating the soil, and you don't want that. That's so important. And I want you to be aware that you need to stay away from it. That I'm not only gonna tell you, I draw it to you. Okay? So every time you see a gas station, no. 9. Okay? Don't mess with it. Stay with the residential property only. And by doing that, you're gonna eliminate 99% of your risk. This is Marcus Jacober. I'll see you in the next episode of 30/30 Deal.
Don't believe me, just watch.